Hey guys, welcome back to Gaslands TV. Today I'm going to be showing you a few things that I bought, some cars. I know that last time you guys really liked the video I did for some cars, so I got two really cool buys that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. But first I'll show you some generic cars that I bought from Hot Wheels and Matchbox. So I bought this tuned car here. I already bought another one. It wasn't chrome, and I did this thing here, this army car, and I have the whole build video if you want to go check that out on how I did this one. It's pretty simple, but I saw this one and I wanted to get it again because it's I don't know, it has this retro vibe to it I really like, and the chrome, I want to see, I want to test some stuff on this chrome paint here. My channel is all about testing stuff and trying out different paint methods and getting some ideas from the community, so stay tuned to see how I do this car. Then I bought this buggy here. I think I bought it because I like the size of it. If you're playing Gaslands, it's gonna be a little car. It's gonna be hard to hit. It's probably gonna avoid a few templates. And I really like it because it has a lot of detailed, like springs and suspensions and stuff like that on the top of the wheels here. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with that buggy. Then I got this garbage king. I mean, that's what they call it. It's a garbage truck, but they call it garbage king. Let me see in the back here. I thought there was gonna maybe be like a movable part back there, but there isn't. So that's a letdown, but it's still something new for me to do. I don't have any garbage truck, so this is gonna be my first. And gonna probably put some missiles coming out of the back there, and I like this little gas canister on the side. Then I got this not a medic, I don't know what it's called, but ooh, dessert. So my wife brings me food sometimes when I'm doing these videos. She doesn't care if I'm filming or not. She just bursts in and throws plates anywhere. So that's how they end up in my videos. But let's get back to the cars. Yeah, so this thing was pretty cool. When I saw it, I saw that there was like a bunch of details in the back and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe hold some grenades back there or something like that. I don't know. Then I got this cop car because it's vintage and it's cool looking, and it actually has some pretty good details on it, like the paint and the decals and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to use paint remover to get the blue part out of it and just leave it white with all the decals on it and see how that comes out. And then just I probably won't even prime this one, so if you want to see me build this one without priming it and how to remove some paint, subscribe to my channel. It's going to be pretty soon. Then I got this 5-pack Fast and Furious thing. I got this one on Amazon. Actually, I was browsing for other stuff and I saw it on pre-order, so I put it in my cart and completely forgot about it, and now it finally came in. So let's take a look at these cars one by one. This is the obviously the Mustang, and the paint job on it is really cool. It's kind of got like sparkles or like a pearl green. I don't know if I'm gonna keep those white stripes on there. I might remove the ones in the back just to test it, and if it works out, I'll remove all of them. Then this one's pretty cool too. It's got a vintage look to it. Maybe I'll make a vintage team, you know. I don't think anybody has ever thought of rules for a vintage team, so maybe I'll come up with some rules or new class or something. A lot of people enjoyed the Gaslands TV team, so anyways, I'm rambling. This is a Porsche, obviously. I don't know what else to say about it, other than that the wing in the back is plastic, so just so you guys know. And this is the SS. The tires in the back are really cool, nice and big. So they look flat, so they look like racing dragster tires. I might change the front tires to something else, but the back tires are pretty cool. And obviously the Skyline. Can't have Fast and Furious team without the Skyline, right? This one's really cool actually. It has some good detailing on it and decals. The lights in the back are already painted also, so that's pretty good. The inside looks really nice too. It's got the racing seats, so bucket seats. Those look pretty cool. And so for my really fun purchase, I got this speed racer from Ricochet. I've never heard of these guys. I've never seen these before. I was at my local Jean Coutu or Pharmaprix. Those are pharmacies in Canada, and I saw this and I was like, wow, it's pretty cool. It's got an engine in the back, and then I looked closer and it said alloy. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I've never heard of these. I'll buy some and maybe do a video on them. And I was pretty impressed when I actually opened them. The body's metal. The paint job is pretty cool. It's like a matte finish, and they actually feel really nice too in the hands. I mean, the engine isn't super detailed, but it's still pretty cool to have. I mean, if you don't like the model of the car, you could rip off that engine and put it on something else, maybe in the back of the dumpster truck. That's an idea. The mags are really cool too. They're classic, and the tires are actual rubber, which kind of surprised me. And not only that, but you don't even need a drill for these cars, because they're actually screws. So you could open these cars without drilling or anything, just unscrew them. So a lot of pros in buying these cars. So I went out and I bought a pack of 4 from the same company, Speed Racer. I'm really not sure where else you guys could find these. I mean, if you know of where anybody could buy these, just put a link in the comments below, so that people could actually go find some of these. They're really worth it, guys. And if you're a parent and you want your kids to model these cars without using drills, they all come with screws underneath, so you could have them unscrew the car. Let's check these cars out one by one. This red one is really cool. It's flat. It's like really flat and wide. It has a really real cool shape to it. It's got some details in the back here. It's called the Chariots. It's called actually Victorious Chariot. It's got some nice details in the front grille. The back too is really nice. The wheels are still rubber, so I think they're all going to be rubber. And yeah, and these are with screws as well. This one I'm not super impressed with. I mean, it's just a Porsche again, but the tires are nice. The mags go really well with it also, and could unscrew them very easily. I really like the feel of this one. The color of the green and the feel of it is actually really cool. But I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like really light sandpaper. It's really cool, and this is one of my favorites. I think it's based on the what's it called, the Aston Martin or the Jaguar. One of those two companies have a car that's similar to this one, the Vanquish or the Vanguard, I forget. But yeah, so rubber tires, again, you can unscrew them, and pretty nice details on them. Actually, I'm gonna unscrew one just to see the inside. I'll show you guys. And I mean, you could buy these just for the parts. If you want rubber tires on your wheel, on your next builds or whatever, you could buy it and take the tires, take this engine off, maybe put this engine on something else if you don't like the shape of the car. But I kind of like the shape of this car. It's different. It's not recognizable, which I think is pretty cool. In the future, maybe they're from Mars. Who knows? Let me open this one here. See what's inside. I kind of like it without the body. Maybe just put like some metal all around it and make it like a buggy or something. It's pretty cool. The engine's really nice on it too. So yeah, they're super easy to close back up. Just screw them back in and done. So these are my buys, guys, recently. I might have to stop buying. You guys all know the feeling. You have more cars than you have time to build. So let me know in the comments which one of these you'd like me to see do next, and I'll try to go for them. if you like this video, if you like my channel, if you like what I do, you could support by going to buy some of the stuff you need to play Gaslands. On my Etsy page, we got dice, we got gates, engines, guns. You could get even containers, like containers full of guns and rams and tires and a bunch of stuff, really cool stuff. So go check out the Etsy page in the description. And you could also win these on the Gaslands TV Facebook page. So come and join us there. Small community, it's growing, but it's pretty cool. We share a lot of pictures and videos, so go check it out. And again, subscribe if you want to see my next videos, my next builds. It's really motivating me, so I appreciate it. See you next time.